Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to Vinzo, where we dive into the world of politics and uncover the truth behind the headlines. Today, we're talking about a shocking development in the ongoing saga between President Trump and former FBI Director James Comey. So, you might be wondering what's going on here. The short answer is that Comey has been indicted by Trump's Justice Department, but the indictment itself is only 2 pages long, which raises some serious eyebrows. But before we get into all the juicy details, let's take a step back and understand what's at play. We're talking about a highly contentious period in American history, one that involved allegations of collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign, as well as questions surrounding Comey's role in the investigation. It's a complex web of events, but I'm here to break it down for you. The indictment itself is pretty straightforward. Comey allegedly made a false statement during a hearing with Senator Ted Cruz back in 2020. But what's not so clear-cut is what exactly that statement was about and whether Comey actually did say those words. The thing is, the testimony in question appears to have been sparked by Cruz pressing Comey on the role of Andrew McCabe, the deputy director at the time, who allegedly authorized a leak to the Wall Street Journal. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, didn't Comey already tell Congress he hadn't authorized anyone to speak to reporters? And yes, that's correct. But what Cruz is trying to get at is whether McCabe was directly aware of and authorized by Comey for that leak. It's a subtle distinction, but one that has been the subject of intense scrutiny. The problem is, we're not really sure who's telling the truth here. Were Comey and McCabe on the same page about the leak, or did something go down behind closed doors that we don't know about yet? The indictment doesn't provide much clarity on this front, which raises some serious questions about the credibility of the investigation. But what's even more interesting is how this story fits into the broader narrative of Comey versus Trump. You see, these two men have been locked in a long-running feud that goes all the way back to 2017, when Trump fired Comey as head of the FBI. It's been a very public and very contentious battle ever since. Trump has consistently claimed that Comey started an investigation into Russia's election, meddling on behalf of his campaign, which led to the appointment of special counsel Robert Mueller. And while Mueller ultimately found no evidence of collusion, he did uncover some pretty damning information about Trump's interactions with Russia. Meanwhile, Comey has been vocal about his own criticisms of Trump, calling him untethered to truth and comparing him to a mafia don. It's been a very personal and very public battle, with both sides trading barbs and insults in the press. But now we've got this indictment, which seems to be trying to pin Comey down on something specific. And while it's certainly an interesting development, it raises more questions than answers. What exactly did Comey say during that hearing? Was he lying, or was he just misremembering? And what does this mean for the ongoing saga between Trump and Comey? One thing is for sure, this story is far from over. In fact, we're only just getting started. So, stay tuned to Vinzo as we continue to follow this developing story and uncover the truth behind the headlines. That's all for today, folks. Until next time, I'm your name for Vinzo.